Hello everybody, and welcome to another Q&A video that is designed to help you grow your YouTube channel in a really effective and efficient way. Today's questions are going to cover a number of topics that are going to help you start to really grow on YouTube. Stick around to the end of the video because you're not going to want to miss out on any of this content. Hey everybody, what is up? This is 𝗬𝗺𝗪, and on this channel my goal is always to hit my mark and to help you hit your mark on YouTube as well. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications right now. Okay, so let's just jump straight into the content because that is why you are all here. It's not to hear me ramble on about stuff. It's not to hear me, talk about things that don't help you. It's to engage. It's to hear the questions, read the questions, and get the answers that you're looking for to your questions, which will help you really start to grow your channel on YouTube. So the first question today comes from my friend 𝗬𝗪𝗪. And 𝗬𝗪𝗪, thank you for being such an awesome longtime supporter on this channel. You are a really fantastic individual. If you haven't watched 𝗬𝗪𝗪's channel, it's really cool. She has great content. She's a really nice person, and go and check it out. If you like it, subscribe to her. So 𝗬𝗪𝗪 asked the question, I have a question I've been grappling with for a while. I think I know the answer, but I thought I would ask. Is there some way to customize my playlist lineup on my channel differently for my returning subscribers versus new visitors? Ideally, I'd like my returning subscribers to see my most recent videos first, and then create something different for a current subscriber. Well, 𝗬𝗪𝗪, it's a great question. And essentially, the only customization you can really do is to create a channel trailer for a non-subscriber to see when they land on your page. You can't go and create a different layout for a subscriber versus a non-subscriber. So basically what you're doing is you're creating your playlist to make them really effective, which we've talked about in a previous video, but you want to be mindful of the fact that you can't design a totally different layout for a subscriber versus a non-subscriber. What I would suggest for this to be effective for you with your channel is to create a playlist that is something like when somebody new does come, hey, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, here's the content to watch first. And then underneath that, create a separate playlist that is, if you've been here a long time, catch up on my latest content. It doesn't have to be that category title. It can be whatever you want to call it. But essentially, you could create a playlist for a brand new subscriber, and then you could create a playlist under that for an older subscriber or a returning subscriber. But everyone who's coming to your page would still see the playlist laid out. But that way you could, in essence, incorporate some of those elements that you really want to. I hope that helps with your question a little bit. I think you probably knew that, or at least were quite sure, but you just kind of wanted to get another opinion on it. And that's at least my experience with it. If anybody else has a different idea, please share it in the comments below and let 𝗬𝗪𝗪 know your thoughts on that as well. And yes, and 𝗬𝗪𝗪 actually also asked, if I can't do it, what's an alternative strategy for ensuring that my channel page accommodates both subscribers and newcomers? And kind of exactly what I said, 𝗬𝗪𝗪. You want to make it welcoming for both sides of the coin. You want to create a playlist. I think that would be one of your most effective things, a playlist for your new people and a playlist underneath that for returning subscribers. And there's lots of ways you can incentivize people as well. Maybe like my pal Ethan has done on his channel, where he's created really fun little Easter eggs in his videos. And if you find the Easter egg, then you can get like a shout out in a video. That's something that people would probably love in your videos if you occasionally gave a shout out. People love shout outs. They love to get recognized and the recognition that comes with having their name called out in a video or in a live stream or a channel review or whatever it is. People just like absolutely go nuts for that stuff. So I would say maybe try to incorporate some of those elements within your content without detracting from your message, right? I've seen shout outs done in a nice way. Like if you incorporate it into a video like I'm doing, the shout outs are awesome. They're flowing and they're natural. But I've seen it done in really awkward ways as well as before, where people at the start of their video, before they ever get to their content, they spend 5 minutes talking about shout outs for this person and I want to give a shout out for that person, but they don't say anything about them. And I don't think that's a very effective way to get the engagement, right? I think that people just start coming to your channel to get a shout out. As soon as they see you've given it to them, they leave. And that's not really, you know, fair, right? So keep working on little ways to incorporate those things into your content and keep on just practicing and discussing. Come and join our Make Your Mark Facebook group. There's lots of great people in there. We'd love to have you. We'd love to have anyone who wants to join because there's lots of ideas that people are sharing in those in the forums, and we're bouncing ideas off of each other and learning from each other as we go. So awesome questions, Isabel. Thank you for taking the time. I really appreciate that very much. The next question comes from my friend Aliana from Aliana's Kitchen, and Aliana asked me the question, did the break that I took hurt my channel, or did my channel pick right back up where it left off? And that's a great question, Ali. You know, because it's personal, I can speak about it, right? And I will tell you that the break from both sides of the coin, the break that I took, I needed for me. I was mentally just worn out and exhausted with a lot of things. And I knew if I continued making content, it wasn't going to be very good. All my energy wasn't in it. My passion was burned out from working so hard for so many months on everything. And so the break from my personal standpoint, my health standpoint, was very good. It actually helped me. But the break from my channel standpoint definitely hurt my channel, you could say. And, you know, one of the biggest things was obviously I am still not monetized. And I probably wouldn't have been quite there yet, but I would have been very, very close if I had kept on making my content. I also probably missed out on some major view items, some major things that could have brought me in, you know, a number of views. 𝗚𝗵𝗪 was one of the big things that I kind of took a break right a couple months before it came into effect. And I probably could have made 𝗚𝗵𝗪 videos, 3 or 4 or 5 of them, and gotten a lot of views that way. I didn't, you know, do that. And I've probably missed out on another number of other trendy items and topics related to YouTube along the way that I could have made videos on too. I can't really live in the past. I needed the break. So what I will say is that coming back has been such an amazing and positive experience. And in just the last couple months, I've grown from 2,000 to 2,600 subscribers. So I can tell you that YouTube is really promoting my content. I'm noticing a big climb now. I'm noticing that things are starting to really improve, and I'm starting to get a lot of new people finding me through YouTube search and through the other features on YouTube. So this is actually a really good thing. And I believe that even though the break hurt my channel at the time, I believe that now YouTube is rewarding me because it's recognizing that I'm back to posting good, regular, consistent content. And so it's from both sides, Ali. It hurt at the time, but now it actually, because I'm in a much better place mentally as well, I am able to make this content, be passionate about it, and provide awesome tips, awesome value for all you guys. And it just now, all of it is coming together in such an awesome way. So great question. Thank you so much for asking. The next question comes from my pal, Cody. Cody makes vids. And Cody, you ask, hey Tim, I do have a question for a Q&A. It doesn't have to be for a Q&A though, but guess what, Cody? I used it in this Q&A. He said, I would love to know how to set up your channel page. I really want to learn how to do this. And you know what, Cody? That is such a fully loaded question, my friend. It's like the baked potato with everything on it. And it's so delicious and so filling, but like you can't eat it all at once, right? So what I will promise you, my friend, is I'm actually going to make a video exactly about this topic very soon, where I'm going to walk everybody through step by step. We're actually going to go through all of the different elements on the page. We're going to talk about all the sections at the top of your page, your channel art, your thumbnails, your click-through. We're going to talk about it, playlists. We're going to talk about all of these things, and I'm going to walk you through setting up a example channel page and kind of go just step by step. Now, for those of you who are going to be interested, this will probably be a longer video. It probably will end up being somewhere in the range of a 30 to 45 minute video, because I can't just slap something like that together and say, you know, oh, do this, and be done in 5 or 10 minutes. It's not going to do you guys a service if I just skim through really quickly. So I will do my best to create a video that is really insightful, really gives you the information that you're looking for, Cody. And thank you for the question, my friend. I won't elaborate on it right now because it would be such a long question to answer, but I will make a video on it in the future, and I will also give you kudos at the time and say thank you for giving me the idea, my friend. The next question comes from my pal Invasion Animation, and Invasion, who has asked previous questions, which I really appreciate, asks the question: great video. I just made a new animation that took me about a week to make, and literally after 2 hours I posted it, someone stole it and re-uploaded it. It has my name in it, but they made it look like they made it. What should I do? I asked them to credit me in the description, but they have not responded, and it seems like they deleted my comment, but I'm not sure. Well, Invasion, that is really sucky, man. Honestly, I know you work really hard on your animation channel. I think you have several channels on the go, so I know you work hard on your different channels, and that's not fair to you as someone who's actually the creator of that content, to have somebody go and steal your content. Why they would take your content and try and make it pass off as their own, I'm not 100% sure, but the fact is they did it, and you absolutely can copyright claim this through YouTube's features. You have many avenues to go here, my friend, and I believe you've actually done that based on the conversation we had the other day, but you can go straight into your YouTube features, and you can, you know, basically report that somebody has stolen your content. Now, I have actually come across a couple of channels in the past where I've found videos from big name YouTubers that have been uploaded as if it's their own content. Like, say they've decided they're a motivational channel, but they're just taking other people's content and uploading it. I have at times reported the person to the content owner and said, you may want to check this out because this is what they're doing. But ultimately the ball's in your court, my friend. So absolutely, if I were you, I would report it as, you know, a copyright issue. They're going to end up getting dinged quickly if they have done something that they shouldn't have. So if they get, you know, 3 strikes, they're done. So you know, absolutely go and report it, my friend. Don't let someone take your material and do that. And honestly, if it happens again in the future, I wouldn't even ask the person, can you give me credit in the description? If someone comes to you It's different if they come to you and ask you straight up, hey, can I use your song? Can I use your animation in a video? And I'll give you credit in the description. I have done that with people before, and I have given them credit in the description. A lot of these videos have songs from my subscribers, from people that I've subscribed to because I love their music. So my good friend Matt from 𝗚𝗵𝗪𝗪, I use some of his songs because they give me that awesome ambiance, that awesome, effect that I want these videos to have, which is calming, relaxed, cool, laid back discussions, right? Where we're having fun at the same time, but we're learning. And another of my subscribers, Flo, really cool guy too. He's got such awesome music. His channel's really new. Calm, relaxing music as well. Stephanie, and she has a partner who helps her with their music as well. And they have that type of music too. And those are some of my favorite styles of music. So I have asked them, can I use your songs in my videos? And basically kind of have the go-ahead from them to do so. But I would never just use their song and not mention them in the description or in the pinned comment or something to let people know, hey, this is where I got this song. By the way, if you like that type of music as well, check out Matt at Healing Melodies, check out Flo, and check out Calm Relaxing Music, because they are really talented musical composers and individuals. And their content's really good. Their songs are fantastic and just give you this amazing energy. And so check them out. If you like their music, if you like their content, make sure you subscribe to them. And so what I would say, just to wrap that up, my friend, is yes, don't let people do that to yourself. Go back and if they're not being reasonable, if they won't respond, you can give them that opportunity if you want to take it down. But if they're ignoring you and they won't respond, then definitely go the report route and report their sorry behavior. All right, and the next question comes from my pal Jacob from Jacob Games, and Jacob asks, "Bruh, where the heck is Bob?" And Jacob is referring to my video a couple months back, at which point I was talking about confidence and being confident on camera, and I was talking about tips where I said, oh, don't just talk like this, and be confident, when you're talking, and I pointed and said, like Bob. Of course, it was just me quickly illustrating how you can be confident on camera and come across with that confidence and that authority just by the way you present your words and with your passion. So Jacob has jokingly bugged me a few times and keeps asking me, where is Bob? And all I can say, Jacob, is that Bob is on vacation for a long time, but he might make a return at some point. Not saying when, but maybe, but not sure. Anyways, if you want to learn more about YouTube and how to grow on YouTube and how to create effective strategies to get you the growth, the views, and all that lovely stuff that comes with growing a big channel, then make sure you watch one of the videos on the screen. I'm going to link up a playlist as well. Go through my videos. I really appreciate it. The algorithm loves it. And give me a thumbs up on the video. Make sure you stick around in the future. I love engaging with all of you. And thank you so much for taking the time to come and watch. You all mean so much to me. Thanks again, and I'll see all of you in the next video.